back, everyone. We'll be continuing playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. I think I might need to build one more bathroom. I might just... Here. I got so used to playing the other one. As well that... Now I'm mixing up the controls, and by the other one I mean the first Dragon Quest Builders game. We'll see if I'm able to get a hold of more of the Dragon Quest game series. Then I will play them for you guys, but we'll see. Oh wait, I went too far. Alright, let's see what the other missions are. And how's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. They were bloody and scary when the children of Argon attacked Lorne. None of us were hurt though, and that's what matters. Do you remember what Rosie said about how we could have an harvest festival once we've done all the stuff as we need to for the deer tree? Well, I can't blindly wait for it. I figured I could speed things up by helping you find them seeds you need. According to Pastor Al, there's an old bridge to the east of Furfield Bog, and they used to grow a different kind of crop somewhere on the other side. Indeed, it is said there was a vast tomato farm that sprawled over the area to the east of the bog until the children of Argon destroyed it, that is. There may yet be seeds buried beneath the soil there. With the aid of your new friend, Shelby, you might just be able to find them. Just like the sugar cane, there is a particular trick to growing tomatoes, or so I've heard. Alas, I have never seen them grow and can't offer you no guidance in this regard. I suggest you search the same area for someone who can tell you what must be done to help the seeds you find take root. Well, there you go. Then, Gemini, the rest is up to you. Find us 30 tomato seeds and find out how to make them grow, too. Let's see. I'm so glad we were able to defend ourselves against those awful monsters. We might not be able to... We might not be so lucky next time. That's why we need to find some more seeds and complete the pastor's tasks as soon as we can. I've been talking with the farmers who joined us. Recently they told me about a different crop we might be able to grow. Apparently someone buried pumpkin seeds deep in the rainforest so the children of Argon wouldn't find them. It's on the other side of Furfield Bog. Go and have a look around over there and see if you can find us 30 pumpkin seeds. Alright, so we need... What was it again? Okay. forget sometimes that I have to remember, like, the controls are different on each console, even PC. Defeat the Bogkin goers to the other side of the bog and gather tomato seeds. I'll just say this now, for like video games I played through, each company's like different style version of games, whether it be on console and or PC, at one point or another. And I've enjoyed them all. Even like mobile games, I will include mobile games too on there. I'll just say for me, mobile games aren't as fun as these actual long storyline ones. It'd be nice if I actually went the correct route. Let's just teleport. Instead of me trying to figure out where to go. I think the only reason I started walking is because in the first Dragon Quest game, the only way you could teleport is not the same as this way. They definitely changed the teleport option. You can only select one way of teleporting. I really don't want to spoil the game for those who haven't played yet, so. And then, I'll just say if or when I decide to like do a gameplay of it, then you guys will see what I'm talking about. And I forgot you can run in this game. In the first one you can't run at all. This way to the Pastor Owl's cabin, continue climbing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to defeat it. I don't think our weapons are strong enough, so we'll come back. I was just gonna say, is if one of us... Oh, there's a light up there on the other side. That just reminds me of the first game, since I've already played through it. And thank you for the person who had commented a while ago, I can't remember your name, but said you enjoyed it, and because of you, I went back and played through it. Squeak, well, if it isn't a human and one with a huge grin on her face too, you look like a mouse who found a wheel cheese. Anyway, let me tell you about this bridge. It leads to the tomato farm, or at least the ruins of one. That's all that's left since the children of Pargon got to it. There might be still some tomato seeds there somewhere, but you need a burrow-field retriever to sniff them out. But I will say, I do enjoy this sequel to the first game much more. I don't know why, I think it's just because I played through it first. That's how I've been with a lot of games is... Like, I'll usually play down the lines along, like, I'm not playing the first game in the series because either one, it wasn't available to me at the time, or whatever. Or just because I got the second one before the first one. Got a tomato seed. Hey, I've never seen a seed like that before. Could that be a tomato seed, the one Perry was after? We still need to find out how to plant them, though. Let's see if there's someone around here we can ask. I have to move away. So we need these planting poles. Why do I keep hearing more music? Either the gate. No, I was just gonna say, where was that music coming from? Because all I need is the game to bug out now. So we got a Navi globe. I'll just say these Navi globes to me in the first Dragon Quest game are kind of useless as far as what they do in this one. In the first one, but in the first one they offer something similar, but not to the extent of what this one has. I don't see any bed, I was just gonna say, wish we had a bed. I should speak up more because the mic is in a terrible spot. Oi, you got some more coming up to a big bad orc like me with that dopey grin on your face. So, is there something you want from me? Yes. You're growing a new deer tree and you need to learn how to farm some more plants to finish the job. That's a pretty plucky thing for a scrawny little human like you to do. Don't you know that everyone here follows the children of Hargon? You got guts, kid, so I'll tell you a thing or two that might come in handy. Once upon a time, this whole area used to be a tomato farm. If you look hard enough, you'll even find, if I can ever learn how to read, you might even be able to find some seeds still buried around the place. If you do manage to find some tomatoes, let's come back here and I'll show you how to grow them. What's that? You already found some tomato seeds already? I've been waiting so long for someone like you to come along, a human worthy of learning the ancient secrets of growing tomatoes. Alright, listen carefully. To grow tomatoes, you need planting poles. You can't expect just to stick the seeds in the ground and expect them to grow. Tomatoes can be pretty heavy too for the vines to support them. If you don't place planting poles to hold them, they'll collapse under their own weight. It also helps to dig a ditch around your plants. If you fill it with water, the soil will stay wet without needing to be watered. Rain can water your crops for you too, but the soil will still dry out over time. You can't expect the weather to do all your work for you. You've got a field right here, so why don't you try growing some tomatoes in it? You'll need a planting pole for each seed. There should be some still stuck in the ground around here, so go and get him. Alright, Looks to me like you've done everything the orc said. Do you reckon they'll sprout now? Either way, let's tell the orc we've done everything he asked. You're quite the little farmer, aren't you? You made a perfect little tomato patch. Great going, Jiminy. We can grow tomatoes of our own. Say, you seem awfully adept just setting up the veggie patch, and that's great. Eating camera, you're not a builder, are you? Don't worry, I'm not one of those children, Pargons. I may be a monster, but I'm a fertile native, born and raised. Another builder came to this island long ago. It's thanks to his efforts that things were as good as they were. He always looked like he was half asleep, and he was a greedy son, so always raiding the larder he was. But he was always ready to go the extra mile when you needed him. Raiding the larder? You couldn't stay mad at him for though he could grow the finest crops you ever saw. One look at those succulent tomatoes and all was forgiven. That's why I'm so excited for these ones to grow. I can't even wait for a chance to taste builder grown food again. I want you to grow as many as you can. These seeds are much use to me when my fingers are too fat to plant them. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention. My friend lives in a cave on the east side of the swamp. She can teach you all about fertilizer and important stuff for farming. You should go and see her. But if you ever want to know more about her, feel free to talk to me again. I'll be more than happy to help. Might as well pluck as much wood as we can, since we won't get the unlimited supply until later. And it's not strong enough yet to destroy that piece. Oh, the stupid orc, his dad is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to help, but if the children of Pargon find out I'm cooking for him, I don't know what has me more worn out, all this cooking or all the worrying about what will happen if they find out. Whenever I'm tired, I always find having something to eat helps out, but I don't have anything like that on hand. Sweet. Normally I just make some sweeties. It's just really easy. You just have to cook sugar cane on bonfire, but I don't have any right ingredients right now. Sweet grumble. Okay. He wants sugary. Where's the dog? Oh. And luckily in this one we can actually swim in the water without having to like drown and respawn like in the first one. There are a lot of tomato seeds buried in the bog. Sweet. You can't see them with the naked eye, of course, but if you have a Oracle Retriever, it would be able to sniff them out no problem. think this is the first time I found night soil. Without having to use the pots. Don't be afraid, little human. I'm a friendly orca. I love nature and everything in it, including humans. And I've heard a rumor about you that you're starting a new tomato farm. Let me tell you a helpful hint. If you want your vegetables to grow quicker, try using the stinky stuff that humans used to put on their fields long ago. And apparently they made it out of night soil and wheat. Perhaps you can try making some yourself. If you do, come and show me, won't you? I've always wondered if it smells as bad as the stories say. What's that smell? Could it be human? Did you make some of that stinky stuff? Well, don't just stand there. Let's try it out. Put some on that tiled soil or by my bed. Alright. That's it, human. You did it. All the tilted has been stinkified. Come back and let's see if we can work out exactly what happens when you did it. Seeing the stinky stuff can turn soil into hummus. How fascinating. Hummus is fantastic stuff. Any vegetable planted in it will grow much faster than normal soil, roughly 4 times faster in fact. You can use that stinky stuff to grow any plant in the flesh, not just vegetables. Trees will shoot right up to use it well, and you'll be natural born nature builder. That's that you're already an excellent builder. You made that stinky stuff all by yourself. All I did was tell you what's in it. I'd shake your hand, but knowing what went into making the stinky stuff, I know where they've been. Instead, I'll give you a present, a little gift to say thanks for letting me see that stinky stuff in action. I was planning on planting those in the soil next to my bed, but I'd rather not touch it anymore. And besides, my fingers are far too fat. Even if I managed to grow tomatoes, I'd never be able to pick them without crushing them. I've always considered myself something of a naturalist. I love nature and I'll like to think it loves me, but when it comes to actually growing something, I'm utterly hopeless. Alright. As always, and my biggest tip is save when you can. And then if you have this option of having an auto save and a manual save, then use it. I was playing a different game that I'm not playing with you guys. And I had to start all over because the game glitched and I couldn't use a save because the game kept crashing. Alright, let's see if we can get into that cave. Luckily, I'm not using certain things from like the previous game. And I know I mentioned the first game a ton because I just finished playing through the first one like, what, a couple weeks ago? what happened to that cave? Did I completely skip it? I think it, oh, okay, this could have been the so-called cave. Hey Jimmy, look over there. Why do you reckon those Botkin archers are loitering around like that? Come on, let's ask them and find out. Alright. What's gonna happen? Let's see. Gotta remember to keep our character fed. A human approaches and with good timing, she does. Bodkin archers were a green-faced warrior guardians of a greenery and protectors of the green forest we are. But recently to the children of Hargon, more and more of my warriors defect, turn to the dark side. They have the forest they vow to protect, they destroy. Remain steadfast, we Bodkin archers do, but not so staunch where the Bodkin bowers and suffer them to remain we cannot. Need your help, we do. Defeat the Bodkin bower traders, and a gift I will give you. An amazing item that can create a forest it is. And best our forest, these purple-faced traders, 10 of them you must defeat. I was just gonna say, is there anything else up here now? I don't have anything to climb with. I think I need to create more healing herbs and stuff like that. Alright, I don't see any of the traders Bodkin yet. Alright, so we'll need to go out to the graveyard too. So got pumpkin seed, we need like 29 more. What's that? Did you find a new kind of seed? That must be one of those pumpkin seeds that Rosie was talking about. I wonder what it was doing there. Maybe someone dropped it and maybe there's still someone nearby. Let's take a look around, we might find some more seeds. getting closer to that. Navi globe. Where's the dog? We got a few more to collect. Oh yeah, she has to take us all the way up to that mountain top up there. We follow the trail all this way far. Our fancy dropper is nowhere to be seen. What do you reckon? Shall we see if we can find anything else around here? What's up, Shelby? Is there something wrong with the gravestone? Yes, there is. Well done. Could this be where the guy who dropped all the seeds is buried? Look over there.
Huh.
Hey, who's there? Show yourself. Oh, now you found me. Is that Burrow Retriever? No wonder you stick me out with such a good sniffer on your side. They're such capricious creatures, though. It isn't just anybody who can tame them and train them like this. Just, who are you? Alright, so I might just leave the game here, guys, and we'll continue it in the next one. Thanks for stopping by and watching, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, week, month, year, whenever you guys watch this. See you later.